Just a quick announcement, I now have a Patreon. Here you will be able to get access to all of my past assetto corsa mods for free, as usual, but if you pay just €1 a month, you'll get early access to new projects including my Goal City F1 track and my videos as soon as I make them, and they will be 1 week early. Thank you for the support. Hey, what happens when you mix decent at best driving, jaw-dropping customization, and a story that equal parts captivating and cringeworthy? Well, you get Need for Speed Unbound, released on December 2nd, 2022. For this video, we are about to dive into the post-launch reception, support, and overall progress of this game that shook the racing community. Now let's get started. Let's kick things off with a bold move that splits the fan base right down the middle. Unbound introduced driving effects, including animated tyre smoke and jump effects. Some loved the added flair, while others not so much. The recent update threw a lifeline of those yearning for a more traditional experience, allowing drivers to opt out of these effects. It's a testament to the developers listening to the community, but it raises a question: should a game's bold vision be compromised for the sake of the community? And not to mention, that update was added 11 months before launch, so it could have seen as being too little too late at that point. Overall, I quite liked the driving effects as it created a unique look and feel for Need for Speed Unbound. Now let's talk about the story. Classic tale of two friends, a betrayal and a quest for redemption. The characters are charming and fun, but their motives left a lot to be desired. The use of explicit language was a questionable choice, considering the animated effects aimed to attract a younger audience. It's a clash of tones that could potentially alienate a portion of the player base. Also, the day-night cycle from Heat is back, although the separate police dynamics and events seem to be missing, and it resulted in an unnecessary addition, possibly thrown in to artificially lengthen the story, as the days were not skippable. Moving on to customization, the heart and soul of any Need for Speed game, Unbound didn't disappoint, maintaining the high standards set by its predecessor Heat. Bumpers could now be removed and insane body kits added a touch of madness to the lineup. However, it's not hard to miss the detailed stance effects that 2015's Need for Speed had, leaving customization enthusiasts yearning for that extra layer of detail. I mean, it was in the game beforehand, and since 2015 it hasn't returned. Now let's talk about online play. Progression was separated, causing a bit of frustration as cars had to be repurchased, despite unlocking them in career mode. On the bright side, new game modes and challenges like link-ups and the speed pass rating injected a fresh dose of excitement. While the multiplayer experience was improved from Heat, it didn't hit the high notes it could have reached. I think a lot of this was down to its poor launch, as it didn't have cops from day one or nighttime. DLC options were on the pricier side, making it tough for players to justify the expense for what was offered. But here's where things took an unexpected turn. Past Need for Speed cars from Heat and body kits from Heat were resurrected as payable DLC. It's a move that left many scratching their heads, wondering if the cash grab was worth the backlash, and it began to turn people against Unbound. In the rear view, Unbound stands a solid all-round game with minor improvements in physics and lighting compared to its predecessor Heat. However, Heat had a vibe, a better story, and a map that Unbound struggled to surpass. In fairness, Heat is one of the best Need for Speeds of recent times, so Unbound was always going to be in trouble. Sadly, Unbound may mark the end of an era for Need for Speed, as the developers at Criterion are being redirected to assist with Battlefield. Again. Which asks the question: Battlefield was moved ahead of Need for Speed for agreeable reasons, whether it was money and fan support in the past. However, with the new developer Criterion on Unbound taking over from Heat's Ghosts, which was shut down after Heat, makes me wonder why the games were so similar despite the 3-year wait. Should have Criterion just started from scratch? That is something I would like to hear down in the comments below. And the other thing that still scratches my head is that why would you bother sacrificing Ghost and taking that studio down if you were just going to give it to another studio that was going to go AWOL for a year or two to help another game? Like, realistically, they should have just let Ghost remain as Ghost was, set up a different studio in the UK, because I know that they struggle to get people in the UK, and just have Codemasters get involved as well. Genuinely, I do think Codemasters, if they had a go on Need for Speed, I do think it would be promising. So what's your take on Unbound? Did you enjoy it over past Need for Speed titles? Or do you miss the vibes of Heat? Will we see a new NFS on the horizon? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and don't forget to hit that like button, share it with your friends, and subscribe for more pre-made content. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you all very soon.